his hold on the door and mounting nimbly to his place. "Gentlemen, in the King's name, all of you!" With this hurried adjuration, he cocked his blunderbuss and stood on the offensive. The sound of a horse at a gallop came fast and furiously up the hill. "So-ho!" the guard sang out as loud as he could roar. "You there! Stand! I shall fire!" The pace was suddenly checked, and with much splashing and floundering a man's voice called from the mist.
"Is that the Dover mail?"
"Why do you want to know?" the guard retorted.
"I want a passenger, if it is."
"What passenger?"
"Mr. Jarvis Lorry."
Our booked passenger showed in a moment that it was his name. The guard, the coachman, and the 2 other passengers eyed him distrustfully. "What's the matter?" asked the passenger. Then, "Who wants me? Is it Jerry?"
"Yes, Mr. Lorry."
"What is the matter?"
"A dispatch sent after you from over yonder, T and Co."
"I know this messenger, guard," said Mr. Lorry, getting down into the road. "He may come close. There's nothing wrong." The figures of a horse and rider came slowly through the eddying mist and came to the side of the mail where the passenger stood. The rider stooped and, casting up his eyes at the guard, handed the passenger a small folded paper. The rider's horse was blown, and both horse and rider were covered with mud. "Guard," said the passenger in a tone of quiet business confidence. The watchful guard, with his right hand at the stock of his raised blunderbuss, his left at the barrel, and his eye on the horseman, answered curtly, "Sir." "There is nothing to apprehend. I belong to Tellson's Bank. You must know Tellson's Bank in London. I'm going to Paris on business. I may read this?" "If so be as you're quick, sir." He opened it in the light of the coach lamp on that side, and read first to himself, and then aloud. "Wait at Dover for Mademoiselle. It's not long, you see, guard. Jerry, say that my answer was recalled to life." Jerry started in his saddle.
"That's a blazing strange answer,"
said he at his hoarsest. "Take that message back, and they will know that I received this as well as if I wrote. Make the best of your way. Good night." With those words, the passenger opened the coach door and got in. The coach lumbered on again, with heavy wreaths of mist closing round it. When the mail had got successfully to Dover, in the course of the forenoon, the head drawer at the Royal George Hotel opened the coach door as his custom was. The mildewy inside of the coach, with its damp and dirty straw, its disagreeable smell, and its obscurity, was rather like a larger dog kennel. The only passenger still aboard was Mr. Lorry. As he shook himself out of it in chains of straw, a tangle of shaggy wrappers, flapping hat, and muddy legs, he was rather like a larger sort of dog. "There will be a packet to Calais tomorrow, drawer?"
"Yes, sir. If the weather holds and the wind sets tolerable fair, the tide will serve pretty nicely at about 2 in the afternoon, sir. Breakfast, sir?"
"Please. But first, I want a bedroom and a barber."
"Yes, sir. This way, sir, if you please."
Mr. Lorry was the only occupant of the coffee-room that forenoon. His breakfast table was drawn before the fire, and as he sat with its light shining on him, waiting for the meal, he sat so still that he might have been sitting for his portrait. Completing his resemblance to a man who was sitting for his portrait, Mr. Lorry dropped off to sleep. The arrival of his breakfast roused him, and he said to the drawer as he moved his chair to it, "I wish accommodation prepared for a young lady who may come here at any time today. She may ask for Mr. Jarvis Lorry, or she may only ask for a gentleman from Tellson's Bank. Please to let me know."
"Yes, sir. Tellson's Bank in London, sir?"
"Yes."
"Yes, sir. We've often times the honour to entertain your gentlemen in their travelling backwards and forward betwixt London and Paris, sir. A vast deal of travelling, sir, in Tellson and Company's house."
"Yes. We're quite a French house as well."